Hey everyone, happy Monday-Runday. How's it going? Sorry guys, I've been running behind all day. Been kind of crazy up here. How's everyone doing tonight? Yes, live stream started. Sorry guys, it's been a crazy day trying to get the live stream together. It's one of them days, everything goes right at one point and everything goes wrong on the other. So we got a bunch of people in here already. Let me check out the top of the stream. We're just running the new engine. It's kind of hard to see, but we'll get further in depth. We have Brian Rock Rail Fan. What's up, buddy? Thank you so much. Yeah, we got to 1,000. Henry Heathers is in here. North Penn Stream Productions. Hey, how's it going? Thank you so much. You also have Brian Rock saying hello. North Penn, hello again. Gus, what's going on, buddy? How's it going? This our dream. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. Reading Rail Fan. Hey, how's it going? Justin, what's up, people? Doing all right? Just hanging in there. Got John Saxon. Hey, Henry. Week too long already. Oh no, it's just Monday. Lance, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Thank you so much. I'll give you guys a new angle on the layout to look at. There we go. Move the camera back a little bit. Matt, what's going on, buddy? Let's see if I can get the tripod to work right. Oh, guess what? I'm afraid to guess what. Lynn McCurdy, what's going on? Just popped in to see what's up. Yeah, we're running a brand new train. It's been somewhat reliable. Give you guys a whistle for you. There you go. Osmerica, what's going on, buddy? Also have JTG Model Railroading. Hey, how's it going? New York City. Hey, there's a lot of good trains in New York City. Be careful. It's a interesting city, rustling, bustling, or hustling. Oh no, not 48-hour stream. That's ridiculous. 24, I think I can do. 48, no way. How was your day? Pretty good. A lot of stuff at work going on, and looking for some railroad related work. So it's been a lot of fun doing that. Hopefully, you guys are having a great Monday so far. Saw 475 this weekend. That's sweet. I love how they changed out that whistle. The N&W Hooter. I know it's traditional, but it's not for me. Your trade's running better than new ones I got today. Oh no, this engine can be this new engine can be kind of problematic. Oh, thank God, the 6 chime. Good, that's awesome. Hey T4, what's going on, buddy? 24-day stream. Oh no. Now it'd be 24-hour stream, probably in December. I'll have to reach out to some mods and special guests to coordinate it, but we'll figure it out. Bought another model. I might buy another steam engine. Yeah, I bought two. Technically, bought 2 models this week, and some train related memorabilia that I'll show you guys next week. No, this is not the 24-hour stream. I'm gonna have to plan for that. Sean, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, here's the new edition. Sweet cold snacks. Yes, it sounds great. 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Oh man. 248 Loco. The motor burned out again. Oh, they can do that. There's that motor's almost 100 years old. It will if it gets stressed out, it'll definitely burn up on you. So I think some of you may have picked up on what engine ended up getting. I don't know if you guys saw it. I know it's kind of blue. Let me turn the lights on even more. That doesn't really do anything. Watching Horseshoe Curve tonight. Yes, we can. We can a little bit later. But because it is Christmas time, I thought it'd be appropriate to run this particular set. I can actually turn the lights on a little bit. So let's see. Christmas trolley on the layout this weekend. Forgot how noisy O scale is compared to H. Yep. Yeah, we love our noisy trains. Big and rugged, noisy trains. Hey, Jay, how's it going? Thank you so much. Thanks. So let's see if I can dim these lights down real quick. I'm going to go to a different light. I'm going to dim it back so you guys aren't going to go blind on me if I turn up the lights. There we go. Yeah, Reading, I would do an open house, but right now, yeah, I'm not really comfortable with that because all the COVID stuff going on right now, but maybe one day, I know I definitely want to do a meet and greet at like Strasbourg or something like that. If the Polar Express die cast. Yes, that's exactly what this is as well. Sweet. Here, I'll turn the camera around. Following the train. That was so cool. Where am I at? There I am. All right, there we go. Hey, everyone. Yeah, I'm sitting really low. I feel like I'm in timeout, you know, like the little mini chairs back in the day. Drinking hot cocoa. I got hot coffee. Cocoa is great, though. I like mixing them both and see what you can get from mixing that stuff. Here, I'll do this. There you go. Trying to get my there we go. Old Bay mug. Yes, the good old oh yeah, the Yule log. Yep, that's the Yule log and back. It's actually kind of calming. It's pretty cool. Justin, yeah, it's windy. It's windy up here. A little bit colder. I work in the Baltimore metro area, and on the way home, I was just like, man, it's really windy. And I saw it. We had a wind advisory. I was like, great. Sounds great. You know, I'm gonna get blown around the road. I got up to where my exit is on the main road, and the Jeep was going all over the place. I was like, holy crap! Like, nah. It's nuts. Yeah, Old Bay is fantastic. Yeah, it is windy. Part of the reason why I had some tech issues, I had issues with the internet because of the wind, and then also I was trying to wire up the new accessory. I'm going to be, well, I can show you guys a little bit later, but I end up getting a smoking diner, which I was talking about. This one was actually really cheap. It's an MPC era, but it works. I just need to wire it up to some accessory stuff rather than just hook it up to my my town lights, and then it should work great. So it'll be pretty cool. Adam, what's going on? How's it going? Oddly warm in PA today, 60 here. Yeah, so I was down at work. It was like 62. I got in my car, drove up here, it became like 49, and I was like, "Oh, we're gonna get hammered with wind or some weird voodoo weather up here. It's gonna be great." Almost 70. Wow. Let's see. Adam, how's Texas? I'm sure that's nice and warm right now. Now we don't have our Christmas tree up. That's going to be probably this week sometime. I took off work tomorrow to work up here and get some stuff done, um, just to kind of hang out this week. But I'm going to be working up here in the layout room, doing a lot of filming tomorrow to get some cool videos up, and yeah, just trying to work through stuff. We did hit 1,000 subs, which is amazing. I want to thank you guys so much. I wanted to put out an official thank you video for that because no, not everyone watches the live streams. A lot of you are watching the live stream, which is really cool. It's just I want to make a separate video for everyone to see and make sure so everyone knows I'm thankful. you know. But yeah, I'm very thankful for you guys. You guys are so much fun. Every Monday night we get to hang out, run trains, talk about a little everything and trains. It's been part of my life now for I think a year. I think the first Monday-Runday was a year ago, this week or last week, I think. So gosh, that's like 50 shows, 52 shows. So that's pretty cool. Just got up the G scale, Harry Potter. Oh man, that's gonna be sweet. Yeah, that's I haven't seen that one in a while, but I'm sure knowing it's G scale, it's probably very like a smooth runner, and it's probably pretty rare because I have never seen one of those. Like, where I haven't seen one in a while. I saw one at a train show. It was a Greenberg show a few years ago, but it's been a very, very long time. Yeah, G scale is great. G scale is huge. It looks fantastic. I think it's pretty sweet. And we actually saw a G scale layout the other day, which that video is posted if you guys want to check it out. The chassis on that video, it's the last video I posted, was a G scale locomotive. The guy had this whole layout. It was like an indoor outdoor layout. He had real plants, real water. We actually saw fish in the pond, but the water was so dark we couldn't find them. On camera, at least, I saw a couple of them. Nikki pointed them out as well. But he had the whole layout blocked out. He had 2 yards, multiple storage tracks underneath the platform with access doors, and then these crazy control panels. Look like something out of Frankenstein's lab, like dials and things to tell which track to be powered. It was all blocked out, meaning you could cut the power on any track. So it wasn't DCC, but he did have some really nice sounding locomotives. Like, they had sound packages in them. They were just fantastic. You could hear them across the entire the whole back room where they had these trains in the basically they're at the municipal building or library. It's a hard word for me to say for some reason, but yeah, it's in the library. They're there all year round. It's just last year because of COVID, they weren't allowed to open because of the PA mandate stuff that happened. So I'm so glad they're able to bring people in and show them the trains and make some money for the fire department. Their fire department's excellent, very fast responding. You can hear the siren off in the woods for the volunteers, and about maybe a minute or so later, you'll hear the fire truck zooming down the street. So it's a pretty cool organization. Our dreams got to go. Oh man. Yeah, thank you so much for stopping in. Welcome to the channel as well. Have a great rest of your week. But it's gonna be a crazy week up here. I've got a lot of scenery stuff to do. Got the new diner and the box for the diner is somewhere. It's under there. But the new diner is pretty sweet. And a local shop had a diner available. It was just $80. It was a smoking diner. I think it was Rosie's, which is still a Madison car diner, but it was $80. It was just a little bit prettier than the newer stuff, or older stuff. I'm sorry. This one has like the slime green grassway, but I'm actually going to do a whole new scenery package on the diner when you guys see it. Put down actual grass and bushes and do like a little walkway up to it, or I basically turn into a parking lot, like an actual diner in town. So that's the other option, would do some plants and stuff. So it's, I'll have to see how it works out and what I'm thinking that day. So it should be pretty cool. Alan's gonna do a video, or Adam. I'm so sorry. Wrong A of friends. I'm sorry. I'll be doing a video on it in the next day or two, doing a HO Tycho bicentennial train. Oh wow, yeah, Tycho stuff is. I'm seeing more and more of it, and the cool thing is with Tycho, I know a lot of guys started with Tycho, so it's like me getting a ready to run set in 3 rail O scale or O gauge, well O gauge, and then um, you're seeing a lot of that stuff too because guys are getting like more expensive stuff. They don't hold on to their first trains, so it's kind of cool. You're seeing like a lot of Tycho stuff in like antique shops and secondhand train shops. It's kind of cool to see their design and all that, but it's definitely a flashback because I think my dad had some Tycho growing up. I'm actually hearing the wind hit the side of the house, and I was like, "What's that sound?" I was like, "It's behind me, and then it's in front of me. It's the wind. It's pretty crazy." May do some train shopping this weekend, but I also have Christmas presents to buy. Oh no, they're not important. Just get your trains, Matt. It's Christmas time. It's train season. But yeah, I'm it's so funny because I bought this engine and I promised myself I wouldn't buy any more trains. And I went to a train shop and I bought 3 scale. Are they available? No. Actually, here we go. Nope, that's not it. Here we go. So it was so funny because I went into a train shop the other day and I told Nikki, I'm not buying anything except for like gifts for myself because I birthday season for me. And I was just like, I'll buy like the minimum amount of stuff, or if you want to look at it and then you buy it for me type of thing for a birthday gift or whatever. Because Nikki actually bought me the icing station, which sits here on the platform. It's like my favorite accessory. And she was like, pick out anything you want. She gave me a budget. So it wasn't like I'm not getting a legacy engine here. I'm getting like an accessory or a car or something, that's awesome. Like, I love it no matter what. It could be like a bag of crew figurines or something. I'd still love it. It's pretty cool. But I saw these sitting on a counter. These are scale box cars from Weaver with these merchandise cars. Well, these I just thought the graphics were cool. It says like no damage on the side in the yellow stripe. I just thought these were so cool, and they're kind of like high cubes, but it says like control cushion. Um, yeah, so they're Pensi scale cars. I got these, and these were like, I think they're $18 a piece, which is pretty good for scale Weaver stuff. So I was checking out, and then he had a Polar Express engine sitting in the cabinet with the box, and he was like, "Nick, I can do a good deal on that." I was like, "Oh man, like you got me." So I ended up buying a Polar Express locomotive, which is right there. It doesn't have the what do you call it? Doesn't have the rail sounds tender. It's got the whistling tender, but I still love it. And I really like how it's got the whistling tender. It's kind of like that classic sound. But I am buying a rail sounds tender for this locomotive. Maybe not right now because it's Christmas time. The prices of that stuff's gonna be jacked. But I'll eventually get a rail sounds tender, so it'll sound just like the actual Polar Express from the movie. So it's really cool. We had a couple of people pop in. Let's see. Oh, Slag Cat, what's up? Have you seen the Woodland Scenics Diner? I have, and then I didn't want to see it anymore, but it is pretty. It's a pretty diner, and I did see the price tag. It was like I saw one of them was like $150 or $120 or something like that. They had a bunch of Woodland Scenic stuff at Train Shop. Matt PG and I checked out, and they had a bunch of Woodland Scenics, O gauge or O scale stuff, and it was like way out of this world price range wise. What's that, Conrail? Hey, how's it going? The wind here is strong. Yeah, we're getting the whole house. I can't feel it, which is good. This house is really strong, but definitely hear I can definitely hear it coming up the roof. This is the roof of the house right here. Pretty scary, right? In the highest tower. Shouldn't have fire. It's the flammable placards. There we go. Yeah, flammable. And oh wait, yeah, two flame. Do that on my TV's on fire. Whatever it is, you know. Yes, like a little pricey for sure. Yeah, I agree. Like Woodland Scenic stuff looks great. I love their scenic stuff, but here's actually, and I'll be working on tomorrow. These are Sean from Sean's Train Depot pointed out this brand. It's Scenic Express. So this stuff here, Flock and Turf, and got another little container of fuzzy green stuff, darker shade, and there's another one in here. And I really like this idea. So you guys that model out there, you know, it says like you get a free shaker with your purchase, right? And you're like, what do I do with this plastic thing when I'm done? You know, it's like you're like, I can't really use it for anything. It's like a spice container. You end up throwing it out. Well, guess what? This is actually a really cool idea. I'm environmentally conscious, but I don't make it like a huge point of my life that every second has to be environmentally conscious. But this is a cool idea because this Flock and Turf comes in a paper bag. So when this is done, you keep it in a dry place, obviously, so you don't mess up your material. But you throw the bag out, and you're not left with this nasty plastic container. Because I've got probably like 30 of these that over the years, and I'll recycle them. But these just take up a lot of space in your containers. This kind of like form fits. I like it. It's called like the Eco Pack. So I think it's kind of cool. So I got 3 things of scenery stuff for the birthday. So I'm excited for that. That'll be me up here tomorrow. And then Nikki also bought me, where is it? Coffee. Let me shake it up. It's a little brown, but coffee JT's JT Steam, Mega Steam. I'm losing it. Shoo. Randall, how's it going? Matt's gonna be back in 2 minutes. All right, I'll time you. Here we go. We have trees down everywhere. Holy crap! Where are you from? You don't have to get specific, but that might be coming this way. Before the stream, I actually ran downstairs. I could see our power line swinging, and that means it's really, really high winds. Did you happen to watch the video yet? No, I just got home from literally I got home from work. I plugged in the diner, and then I sat here to start up the stream. Had a bunch of technical difficulties, but I will watch that as soon as the stream's over. And we can actually go a little bit later tonight because I'm off tomorrow from work. So pretty cool. What's the mystery engine? Here, I'll bring it over. It's conventional. Yeah, bear with me here. All right, I'll grab it for you guys. Matt's back. That was exactly like 2 minutes. Time. Here we go. She's a heavy girl. Here we go. This is the new engine. It's the well, here, let me get a light on here. I can turn the light on the camera. There we go. Yeah. She's hefty. So it's the I got the Polar Express. And this one is all die cast. No like funny plastic stuff. Other than the whistle that breaks off. One of my friends was like, hey, look out for the whistle. It's going to break off. And someone already broke it off. That would have gone like right here. It's completely gone. But I got the Polar Express, and this girl, it's all die cast. It actually smokes really well. It almost has like a cylinder effect because the chuffing unit gets so full of smoke. It starts pushing it out through the pistons, and it looks really, really cool. So let me put that back on the track. And the guy had it at a shop for like a crazy awesome price. And him and I are friends in the train world. And he actually sold me the track for this layout. So I bought the engine. Like I said, I was in line to buy this, one of these. actually 3 of these cars. It was a whole set. And he was like, I can do a better deal on that Polar Express in the cabinet. And I was like, oh, no. Bless. But yes, the Polar Express is the mystery engine. I've never owned one before. I just bought the engine and I bought the cars at York. And my original intent was to run the cars with the 736 Burke that I have. And this ended up being a got the real McCoy, as they used to say. George, what's going on? Welcome from Ohio, neighbor of the North. Yeah, so we're down in the good old Pennsylvania. Hopefully, you guys are staying safe, and we're getting a lot of wind, lots of wind over here. Locomotives are strong for pulling stuff. Yeah, this thing is a brick. This Polar Express, I'm very impressed with the motor and the mechanical aspect of it because it runs so smooth. It's the perfect, I'll say this, it's the perfect Christmas tree train because it is so quiet. I could run this downstairs if we have friends over around Christmas time, or we're trying to watch a movie or something. I could run the trains, and Nikki won't scream at me for running the trains and all that. But I really do like the Steam Sounds tenders. Southwestern Ohio explains why you're a CNO fan. That's awesome. Speaking of the Polar Express, I'll be doing the Polar Express train ride here out of Galveston, Texas. I'll definitely be filming that. Oh, dude, that's so cool. You'll love that. Hopefully they do like the whole experience, like the hot chocolate and the hobo coming out, the ghost hobo. That, if you watch Polar Express, it is I know it's a Robert Zemeckis film, but there are a lot of subtle hints of Back to the Future in that movie, and also has more kind of a sci-fi approach. I don't know or a thriller approach. I don't know if you guys get that at all. If you watch the Polar Express, it's not a happy-go-lucky movie. It's very intense at some points and kind of scary. Like there's a ghost hobo on a train that can somehow transport himself from being under the train in like a hammock to on top of the train to then disappearing and then drinking sock coffee, a Polar Express barrel shed. The thing is, like, I really like the Polar Express accessories and the other cars and stuff, but they're seasonal. So I don't know how long it would stay up here, but I would put them underneath the tree and then use them once a year. So I probably will. Those aren't on the top of my list of accessories to buy, but they are really cool. Not knocking any Polar Express stuff. If you like it, buy all of it as you wish. But right now I'm looking at pieces to finish up like my town, some mountain work and all that fun stuff. Slycat's like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I love CNO, Chessie. Disclaimer, I may or may not have applied to Chessie and some other railroads for a job. So if I didn't like him, I wouldn't have applied for him. Trust me. I can confirm they will be doing all of that. Sweet. You're going to have a blast. Sprinkle some syrup for your coffee. Remember that, or your hot cocoa. Syrup and coffee. Let's just say that. It's a family-friendly channel, but I think you guys know what I mean. Polar Express. Oh, sorry, I read that. Not many trains today. Oh, Randall. Only saw 4. I saw 3 trains at work today. Actually, 2 trains. One had a DPU. One was a local. Right outside my office window, we have a main line that goes right through the good old Baltimore City, and it's a CSX main line, and they ran a really long mixed freight, and then had a DPU, and then the other one was a trash train going through town. That I think that was the local. It was going between one incinerator plant to, I think it collects somewhere else and then goes up to Jersey, but I think it starts off as a local. Lehigh Valley, how's it going? Sorry I missed that event. I believe it was last weekend or weekend before. I'm really apologize for that. from northeastern or northeast Ohio. Oh, cool, cool. Yeah, I'm familiar with like the Columbus area. Did some traveling up there not too long ago. Well, actually, yeah, too long. It was 4 or 5 years ago at this point. It's pretty cool. Where's Nikki? She's downstairs. She's not feeling too well. She's got some pain, back pain. So she did bring me a coffee. She's amazing girlfriend. She always makes the best coffee. I don't know how she does it, but it's like, what's in here? She's like, the sweet stuff, like syrup stuff, and not the elf syrup, but the like, you know what I mean, like coffee syrups. Oh, I missed some. I missed some. Missed some comments here. Matt's Trains. Hey, how's it going? Speaking of Polar Express and BTT. Oh, Back to the Future. Did you ever notice that there's a flux capacitor in the? Yes, I did. Yes, and also when the hero, well, actually, it's not even the hero boy. It's Hero Boy pulls the whistle. He's like, I've wanted to do that my whole life. That's a total like Doc Brown reference. And I actually told Nikki that yesterday. We watched Polar Express, and she's like, I think anyone would ever say that, or like that's their experience. Anyone would say that. I'm like, no, that's Doc Brown. you know, Used to see Polar Express, Initial D parody. I'll have to check that out. A line off Fuel Depot. Those are cool. And you know what? There's actually a DCS, or is it? I think it runs on DCS or TMCC. They had so MTH or Lionel built a smoke fluid fueling station. It had a little tube that would come out, and you'd hit a button. It would actually fill up your engines with smoke fluid, and it would retract. But it looked just like a fueling station, which I thought was so cool. I saw one in my lifetime. The gentleman that was selling it, he kind of deterred me from it. He's like, you won't be able to use it unless you have, I think it was either DCS or TMCC at the time. I've got the earliest TMCC right here, so that'd be really cool to operate, but he doesn't have anymore. It's sold very fast. Check out some of the other videos from the train videos from the museum. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. It sounds awesome. I'm trying to use my railroad light. Oh, light shield is as a okay corner of the train lay. I hope to make it look decent. Sounds, railroads don't have to be perfect. It's, whatever we want, build, and it's just so much fun. Like this green stuff. Some people may say, or it's not for me. It's like whatever you want to do. It's your little world. And I've done some things on my railroads. I'm like, man, I hope this looks right. And then I mess it up. Or there's been some things I like and some other people don't like. So just, do whatever you feel comfortable with, and make it your own. And have fun. That's the most important part about railroading stuff. Have fun. Jerry, how's it going? I just saw your comment pop in here. I saw you went live earlier. I was just at work. I got the push notification on the phone. I just had a crazy day at work. So sorry about that. Randall, missed some other comments. 3 of the trains were between Wilford, Arkansas, and Thayer. Oh, man. Don't like it when people take my Tuesdays away. Yeah, no, I know that. I know Columbus. Matt said, I know Columbus a little. I'm pretty familiar with the Cleveland. Okay, yeah, we just stayed around Columbus when exploring there. It's pretty cool. Robert, what's going on? Hey, Nick, just tuning in. Welcome, welcome. Sorry I'm getting to the comments late. Lots of cool things to talk about. The 4th train tied down at Drace, a.k.a. Lepento, Arkansas. It's pretty cool. Lots of interesting names. Like up north, we have all these like very like heavy, it's almost like German names, heavy Eastern European or European names. Then you go down south, it's very like it's just different. It's so cool. I want to explore the Southwest. I've never been before. I would love to see some BNSF stuff out there. Union Pacific for sure. Can't forget the mighty UP. But yeah, it's I've seen BNSF before, but I was out the northwest portion of the country, like all the way up in Seattle. Saw tons of trains. I saw some Amtrak double stack or double decker cars that were just so cool. Done some work up that way. Oh, sweet. Hey, Colleen, how's it going? Oh, some other comments. Train Man, how's it going? Congratulations on the 1K. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Doc Brown's line from Back to the Future 3. Yep. Yeah, there's so many like little references. I mean, Zemeckis is he's a good storyteller. Seems like he's very into like the Easter egg stuff, which is just so cool. I love that about those movies. Oh God, Matt wants to see the Yellow Belly Hudson in person. I wish I could do that this weekend. I don't know what I'm doing this weekend, but if you want to go down there together, let me know. It's a sweet museum. Train Man, how's it going? Pretty good. Florida Railroad Dog, hey, thank you so much, man. Thanks. Wish I was in Florida weather right now. It's windy and cold up here. Doing experiments, just getting started with mine. Yeah, that's exactly what you got to do with layouts, and it's all trial and error. Like I hooked up the I'll keep on talking about it here. I'll show you guys. Can you even see the diner? Oh, the steam engine's blocking it. But there's a diner in there somewhere. I promise. And I started hooking it up one way and then it just did not work. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to hook it up using the accessory line under the platform rather than inlining it with my my town lights. So be all right. Not worried about it. Sam or Sean's Train Depot wants to see the Hudson as well. Yeah, it is a sweet looking locomotive. Sean ran his TMCC Hudson up here. Beautiful locomotive. It was a beast. That's the best way I can explain it. Looked really cool. It just he was saying it had some issues with the drive wheels or something like that, but I think it was just such a cool locomotive, and it did some mountain trim work on the foam of the mountain, which is fine. But everything looks great. I'm actually gonna do a lot of work on the mountain tomorrow to get it up to speed. Hey, Colleen, thank you so much. Missing more comments. Sorry, guys. Picked up the crew. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, Jamie got some new N scale stuff as well. Definitely check out her channel, everyone. She's building a really cool. It's a Switch. From what she told me, is a Switch platform. Which in O gauge it would be like as big as this room, but in N scale you could do so much more. But it's really cool. I love most. I'd say I love most scales. I never got into S. I don't know anything about S, but if I saw it, I'd still run it and have fun. But I have some experience with HO and N scale, a lot of experience with O and O gauge, and then a little bit with G scale. I had a G scale set growing up. It's still at my parents' place. I got to drag that over here and do a review on it someday. Matt's going down there Saturday morning. Sweet. 70s all week in Texas. What? That's not fair. Randall, some odd names, sidings, Truman, Arkansas, Row. Those are cool names. Lehigh Valley saw the cool blue and gray painted NS AC44 on a mixed freight today. Sweet. I haven't seen one of those, but I've seen the only cool NS engine I've seen is the Penn Central Heritage unit. I did a video on that if you guys want to check that out. That was really cool. We were all hanging out by the tracks and he just strolled on through. It was really cool. I think it's the 1073. That's the number of it. George, I have the B&O freight set. MTH B&O. Is that a steam engine, I'm assuming? I had one of those as a kid growing up. Actually, when I started working my first job, I saved up enough money to buy an MTH starter set, and it was either the B&O or the Pensy. I went Pensy just because it's what they had in stock at the train shop. And I still have the cars. I sold the Locomotive, but it was a good runner. I sold it at a train show, and it had one heck of a smoke unit. I had a fan smoker for a starter set. That's pretty good because everything Lionel starter set wise, I believe it's all chuffers or chuffing units. I had a fan smoker to just smoke out a whole room. Sometimes I miss it, but it just wasn't for me anymore. So I ended up parting with her for like 60 or 70 bucks. So it's kind of sad, but I don't really miss it. I just wasn't running these locomotives, you know. But the cars, the Rail King cars are excellent. They are really nice cars. Nick's Crossing, do you have a Lionel 685 Hudson or not? I do not. I have, well, one Hudson at the moment. Actually, I have two Hudsons. One's a scale Williams, and the other one's the B&A Hudson sitting right there. We can run that later with the Polar Express cars. It actually does really well. Sean Stream Depot, I want to take my Lionel Yellow Belly to the B&O Museum and get a picture of him. That's a great idea. I've done stuff like that. I did that with the where is she? Right there, my 746. Yeah, from Williams. It's like a 7/8 scale. I did that with 611, put it side by side. It was a lot of fun. Back at 6:30 p.m. Brian Rock, thank you so much for stopping in. Be careful out there. Randall, yeah, it gets confusing sometimes. Yeah, I'm afraid of that. If I start in the railroad industry, how am I going to find out where yards are and stuff? You can't really. Well, I guess you could pull out a map. A lot of railroader guys that I've talked with, they still carry maps just in case all is lost. The phones are dead. They still carry a map, which is, I think that's pretty cool though. Hey, Wicked, how's it going? Thank you so much. Yep. Yeah, we oh, let me get through some of these comments now. So I was gonna say, hey, you guys, congratulations, Nick. Thank you so much. Yes, Bill B. I love how you guys sign your name. It's like you and T4. It. Oh, let me fix my chair. I think it's really cool because you guys, like T4. I know he signs a lot, and it's just kind of cool because I think, well, it's actually my dad. If I text him through a text message, he'll sign every text. It just kind of reminds me of that. So it's kind of cool. Reminds me of the olden days. I when we learned how to like write letters and stuff. I think it's really cool. It'd be like 8 degrees when I wake up. Oh man. Kevin Nolan, welcome to the channel. Congrats on 1,000. Thank you so much. Yes, very windy in southern PA for sure. Oh, Jamie's frozen. She did a frozen emoji. Ozark, nice fire. Yes, it's nice and toasty. I can feel my electric bill going up. Yes. Yeah, actually, I'm doing a video with the Yule log in the back. What happens if the Yule log runs out in the middle? It's going to play an ad or something, you know? Matt just had, yeah, I bought the new camera. Don't have a $600 to spend on a 490. I take the camera right now. Well, actually, I have a camera, so I'll take the 490. I'm satisfied with my my Sony cam. That it's a lot of fun. Very windy here in Eastern Maryland. Yeah. Oh, friend Roger, you doing any rail fanning recently up at oh gosh, was it Aberdeen Station? I drove by there for work the other day, and I was doing some field work, And I stopped right next to the station because I was like, oh, it's Aberdeen Station. I heard about this from people on the stream and caught an Acela just going right through the station. Must have been an express to Baltimore. Yes, the camera is amazing. I agree. Every model railroad, I can feel my electric bill. Yeah, look at all this new stuff. Look at all this crap plugged in. I got my speakers, the TV, the lights, my shop light, 3 transformers right now. What else? What else do I have plugged in? The computer, the camera, all the lights on the layout. Ooh, the CSX 911. Yeah, that's a fun one. The what's it? That's the first responders. Yes, I forgot about that. So yeah, I'll show you guys. We're on the Polar Express a little bit, but I was going to talk to you guys about the 24-hour stream. So I'm hoping to possibly do a Friday night into a Saturday. So it'd be like Friday night at like, man, I guess it would be at like, depends if I'm working from home or not. It might start at like 4 p.m. and then go on to 4 p.m. on Saturday. So it's not like super late. So if I have special guests come over either on Friday or Saturday, it will be kind of like a continuous stream. And I might have to do like breaks because I'm not sure if YouTube will allow me to film for 24 hours on a live stream. So I might have to do 4 sections of a live stream, or if I can work out StreamYard, which I'm playing with this week. I'm on it. It's like homework. Yeah, so the live stream is going to be probably done through StreamYard if I can. And we'll try to, I got to come up with a schedule. I got to talk to friends and such, mods and friends. They would like to stop over and hang out really quick. And then kind of like almost like a revolving door, because I'll be up here the whole time. I'll send Nikki downstairs to like greet guests and bring them upstairs. We'll see how it goes. I have to talk to some of my buddies in the train world and YouTube friends, YouTube family, as I call them. So we'll see how it goes. 2 8-hour streams. Oh man, I'd rather just get it done 24 hours. Here we go. Yeah, switching layout seems like fun. Yeah, I'd love to have a switching layout. I'm jealous of it. I've got my little mini yard in here you guys see all the time. So it'll work. George has a Atlantic Coastline 105 and Lehigh Valley 216. Oh, sweet. On order. Hopefully it gets here fast. I know a lot of you fellow modelers out there, your stuff is still on a boat out west, but hopefully that arrives soon. Sleep on the floor. You can sleep under the layout so we don't walk on you. There's like barely any room up here. Hey, Lehigh River sub, what's going on? Thank you so much. Edward, what's going on, buddy? Yes, we did hit 1,000. I think we're at like 1,006 now. So, which is funny because I had 2 bots. 2 bots subbed to the channel. So it went from like 998 to 1,000. Then YouTube swiped the bots because I looked into it and I actually had to block I had to block them because they were like really sketchy YouTube handles. They weren't real. And then YouTube swiped them. So then I was behind, but I kept on getting notifications. It was funny. It was funny as all get out. Because I was like, oh, cool, I'm up to 1,000. And it said like this person. And I was like, oh no, those are fake. By the way, hi. Hey. Say panel using StreamYard, but I've been on Zoom too. I prefer StreamYard for me. Yeah, StreamYard looks like it's going to be the best option. I'm also looking at getting a new webcam because this one, it's 720, 60, or 1080, 30. And for train stuff and just the way it acts, it's time for a new camera. Time to soup up the next Crossing studio up here. Prepare his hors d'oeuvres. Downstairs, offer snacks. Well, Matt's bringing all the snacks we need, sounds like, so I think we'll be all right. Food equals cold snacks. We'll just do that. Nick and Jamie, have you heard of Crystal Pepsi? It's from the 90s. That's a little bit before my time, but um, I think I remember seeing the end of Crystal Pepsi. You can still buy Crystal Pepsi on eBay. There's lots of YouTube reaction videos of people drinking it, and it is like swampy. There's one Crystal Pepsi. Let's just say it's not crystal anymore. It's supposed to be like the color of like water. It goes a little brown. Hey Matt, thank you so much for stopping in. We'll be in touch for the for the 1000 stream. So it'll be a lot of fun. You guys we'll have fun. 24 years old. Yeah, I was 4 when that came out then. So no, I don't remember Crystal Pepsi. It's like Back to the Future again. That he's like, I want tab. Give me a tab. He's like, I can't give you a tab until you order something. And I thought that was so funny. And a lot of you younger guys out there may not know what tab is, but tab was also I believe it was a Pepsi produced soda pop from like the 80s, like mid to late 80s. Yes, it is expired soda. That's maybe we can do. Or I think we're going to do some taste testing stuff for the 1000 stream as well. We'll have different. I want to come up with like an itinerary, so we're not just sitting up here running trains and just people breathing all over each other up here. I think we're going to do some taste testing stuff, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. I've got some ideas. Nothing gross, like nothing. We're not doing like the reactions for like the worst, gross, awful food. We're gonna do like fun stuff, like best coffee, maybe best snack, something like that. There are some like Japanese snacks we could try out that are really good. Just choose the best, not like what makes you sick type of thing. That's not what I want. I want us to have fun. I don't want anyone to be grossed out. And whatever we drink has to go well with cold snacks or whatever we eat. Sorry. You could still buy Tab and Fresca. Oh, man. Code Brown. Yeah, right. I ran. That was great, man. Ozark, what's going on? AT4, good evening. Nick was talking about us a little bit ago. Uh-oh. Now, it's all good stuff. I just like how you guys sign. It's just it's like an old school signature. I love that. It's just so cool. Tab is gone because it tastes like crap. I had the chance to try Tab, Crystal Pepsi. I do remember I remember when all these different Mountain Dews started coming out in the 2000s, like Code Red. Code Red was like my favorite until they made Baja Blast. Baja Blast is like my absolute favorite. And Baja Blast is really good for anyone not promoting drinking at all here, but I've had Baja Blast mixed with some coconut rum. It's actually really good. Little bubbly drink, just a little shot in like a 32 ounce. You'll feel it. It's good stuff. Oh, what did Randall say? I missed it. Maybe I'll be working that night and I could be the virtual rail fan camera. Oh, that'd be cool. We could have you chime in. That'd be really cool. Code Red was your favorite. Yeah, I remember that. Taco Bell was like exclusive Code Red. They started bottling it and then they came out with Baja Blast. Now, I remember when Walmart started selling Baja Blast in cans and bottles, and then it sold out completely. Everyone's like, you can't find Baja Blast anywhere unless you go to Taco Bell. I was like, okay, I guess I'll have to go to Taco Bell. Started singing or signing to avoid being referred to as, oh God, Tiny for short. It's all good. Baja Blast is good. Yeah, it is. Now we all love you, T4. Your layout. I'm trying to keep up on your videos, but the last one I saw, you were making the custom railroad ties. I thought that was just so cool. Being a local drink from where I was from. Oh, Hashtag bring back Code Red. They still have Code Red. I got Code Red and Bob Blast recently. Yeah. Yeah, Code Red's great. Good stuff. I'm gonna put this box car. Um, so yeah, not only for anyone coming into the stream, I did buy a new engine. I got the Polar Express. The I don't know what model is. I have to look up the box, but looking at the box, I don't think it's the one that came with a starter set. I think it was bought separately, or it came with a starter set and it came with a really nice box. Like it has a big old orange box. It's actually sitting right there underneath the table. That's her box. So it's a pretty sweet engine. Orange soda. Yeah, orange. Oh, Livewire. Do you guys remember we're still on sodas. Do you remember Volt from Coca-Cola? It was like their response to like the energy drinks, or it was like a hyped mellow yellow. I remember that stuff too. That was pretty cool. Oh, with Tom Hanks. Yes, the Polar Express. No, it did not come with Tom Hanks. Him and his like 6 characters in that movie. Oh man. Just don't drink it if you're drunk. Yeah, we'll do. Ew, eggnog. Eggnog's the worst. All I think of eggnog is like Uncle Eddie from you know, Christmas Vacation, the Marty Moose, just dunking. Extra special ingredient. Oh man, you guys are great. Can't drink energy drinks with the heart. Yeah, I need to stop drinking like energy drinks. It's really I always feel that. No scale legacy Polar Express. No, no, not this time. But someone is selling a legacy Polar Express tender on eBay for $500. Like right now, you could look it up. It's like $500 starting bid. So you want to spend $500 on a tender? Go right ahead. Coke Zero, Pepsi's. Oh god. Yeah, Coke Zero got a little bit better. I do agree with that. Yeah, Uncle Eddie ain't quite right. Yeah, I just like how he dunks it in, just drinks, you know. Oh man. So yeah, we put this box car. Yeah, scale weaver box car. I love this thing. It's just it looks so cool, and it needs a little bit of work on the wheels. That's typical weaver, but you know, hook it up to my little reefer car right here. There we go. It's easy as that. So yeah, we can run the Polar Express around. Then we'll get the. I think you guys want to see some smoke, hear some whistles, and all that stuff. And do you guys like Virtual Railfan on the TV? Just let me know, and we can get the. Oh, Heath stream starting up. Humanity City Junction. Explosion was awesome. Oh god. So yeah, we're gonna run some trains up here. So we're gonna get the Polar Express rolling, and we'll get the I'll get the Boston and Albany Hudson rolling and TMCC. Get some sound effects up here and some steam, some smoke, all that fun stuff. We'll smoke out this whole room. Be a lot of fun. I was hoping that my smoking diner was gonna be able to smoke for us today, but maybe next time. It needs some wiring help. It's my fault. I did it wrong. I didn't hook it up right, and I'm paying for it now. So I gotta have to hook it up on a completely separate line and all that fun stuff. The only alcohol that used to be will be the live steam engine. It'd be like the song Night Train. It's about like cheap wine called Night Train. I don't know if they sell it anymore. Looked at the Athearn Ready to Roll CF7 and they had $588. What? What? Wow. Can you do a Strasbourg Railroad if you could? I mean, like a Strasbourg Rail fan run day. I don't have the passing track anymore. I do miss that. Like, if you guys remember the old layout, and if any of you guys haven't seen the old layout, I encourage you to check out some of the older videos of. If you look at the reviews, like my 2025 review or the 2025 review is a good one. Or the I did do a Strasbourg Run Day video many months ago, actually probably about a year ago. You guys will see I had the passing track with the station. Right now, the little passing track in front of my station, or it's a siding now, just because. But I do miss having that passing track. If I do another layout, this I don't know how long I'm going to keep this layout up. I might actually tear this up and redo it to more of a modular style layout. I actually would like to have the layout be around the room rather than it being in one location and I have to like access everything by reaching over. Kind of want to do like a kind of like GFW's layout. Been watching a lot of their stuff and I'm really liking the style of that railroad. I think it works really well. If I can find the post on eBay, I'll try to share it with you. Oh wow. So yeah, let's get this Polar Express running. It's not the fancy legacy one, like I said before. It's the it has an air whistle tender, which is really cool. It's kind of a traditional feel here. So let's get her running here. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Yeah, I love that whistle. It's just a classic sound right there. So let me spin her around. Yeah, there's the siding right there for my station. Welch's grape. Yeah, Welch's grape is pretty good too. We'll give her some more speed. Yep, no Lion Chief. Just classic air whistle. That's what the club did with their new O-scale modular design. Is much easier to handle and faster to set up and tear down. Yeah, I'm not looking at like being able to tear it down. I just want something I can access because like the town right now that you guys are seeing, it's really hard to like access around and get to things, especially like the station and ballasting like behind those buildings. It's a nightmare, honestly. So I don't know how long I'm going to keep this layout up. I know it sounds kind of crazy. I just built it. All the layouts are done that way. BQ 23-7 in any scale. I'm not exactly sure. Some other railroad guys might know that. Say Randall, you might know that as well. Can't get losing Maryland Fried Chicken in Easton. Oh, geez. But yeah, I honestly I didn't want the Lion Chief. I don't want to carry all those remotes around. Here, well, actually, we could turn the locomotive around, get it going the other way. Let me manually switch this. I'm going to cheat there. Here we go. Pick up some passengers while we're here at the station. All right. We'll just let her sit here for a second. It's like people get on the train. We have a train to catch, or we have a Polar Express. We got to get to the North Pole. All right, we'll back her up. They had enough time to get on. Yeah, I'll say Randall's pretty good with engine numbers and such, so it's pretty cool. Back again today. My school got 2 shooting threats. Holy moly! Hopefully you're safe. Give me a second there. All right. Turn the train around. Whoops. There we go. Stayed home and took the modern enamel out of the tender. Also painted and wrapped some of the wood blocks. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, post-war NYC gondolas. Those are a lot of fun. Yeah, there's a lot of post-war stuff that you can actually do a lot of restoration work on it just to save it. And honestly, at this point, I'm not too worried about like the value of post-war stuff. I want it to run and run, correctly and not struggle working. If I can fix it without damaging it, that's even better. But I want to preserve as much stuff as I can. All right, guys, I'm gonna put the B&A Hudson on just to make some noise. Some more noise and smoke. So let me grab that. Also, turn on the virtual railcam while I'm up. So we have some train action in the background. So I'll be right back. All right. Got horseshoe curve on the TV. Took the Polar Express up. Made space for up on a shelf. All right. Cool. Should be good. Yep. All right. All right, guys. So we got horseshoe curve up on the screen and back. It is so windy. It can actually, well, it's hard for you guys to hear it, but I can hear just the wind on their little rail fan camera picking up all the wind. It's crazy. Just Google it. Pacific Northwest resins in BQ 23-7. Oh, I think I hear a train, so we might be in luck. Yeah, definitely a train coming by. So I'm gonna hook up the Hudson. It's gonna be pretty cool. Google, the almighty Google. Interesting. You scroll down, and there's a fully assembled model of a BQ-23-7 from Bachmann. Sweet. Yeah, I knew Randall. Randall's pretty good with numbers and things like that. I'm not even sure what a BQ-23 looks like, but it sounds like a diesel. Sorry, guys. I'm doing my best here. We get the Hudson started up, so we'll get that rolling in a second. So, all right. All right, track's hot. So here we go. Awesome. Much better. You thought about taking the time slot that Humanity City had before you? No, mostly just Mondays. That's exactly what the Polar Express should sound like, right there. Oh, safety cab. Okay, I'll have to check it out. Oh, General Electric. Oh, wow. Take you guys into town really quick. All right, guys. So there's the brand new diner, smoking diner. There we go. Cab's so big you can have a party in it. Oh man, I'll have to definitely check out that locomotive. Parties are the best. Love it. Sounds awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, this locomotive's got the Pullmore style motor. And it's like the horizontal motor, just like the old school post-war stuff. So she doesn't really have a good speed control, but it works great. Yeah, next time you guys will see the diner smoke right there. That's a 2046, 2056, 646X shell. It's pretty close. Here, I'll bring it over to you. A little bit more. Thought I heard a diesel coming, but it's the wind. That wind is insane. Holy crap. Yeah, this shell is definitely a post-war retooled shell, but it's really close to a 736 as well. So even like the slanted whistle and everything, it's really close. Where did your golf and Sinclair stations come from? So I actually had it was a family member who passed away, and that family member ended up giving me the fueling station. So I'm not exactly sure where they bought those, but they're not really meant for O gauge. They're like shelf displays. So it's a pretty much, I think they're from a company called Danbury Mint. So they make these like really detailed uh well, they're actually clocks. There's an actual clock where it says golf, but that's where I got those. So they sat in a box for about 2.5, 3 years or something like that. And when I built the layout up here, I was like, man, I have a great place for them. The golf is my favorite. I love the orange logo. Sinclair is my second favorite because I like the dinosaurs and such a cool premise, and also like Disney, Dinoco, kind of inspired from that as well. My little shed's not working. What's up with that? Huh. Little zombie shed. The layout's not working right now. Where the creature from the Black Lagoon right there coming out. For some reason, that's not working either. Oh, 736 plus 2046. Oh man, I'm not doing math on this channel. No, I know what you mean. They're different shells. Gotcha. BQ 23-7s were designed to also hold the caboose with the engine and crew. Early attempt to eliminate the caboose, I believe. Oh, that's sad. I wish engines and I wish Locomotive still had caboose or cabooses. But if you think about it, it does save a lot of time not having to uh, have the crew go from the rear of the train all the way up to the front or the head end. The head end. I totally understand that. And it also has a restroom in the Locomotive now, so it saves a lot of time. You know, having to like stop the train or whenever it stops, go into the caboose and do your thing. It's pretty cool. Got to get to bed. Night all. Thank you so much, Lehigh River. Hopefully, have a great week. Thanks so much for stopping by. So yeah, let's run this a little bit longer. I don't see anything on Virtual Railfan quite yet, as you guys can see. Here, I'll scroll over to the screen here. We have nothing but some bugs. Yep, and maybe some rain. There's some streaks of rain in there too, but nothing but wind. Whoops. Sweet. Yeah, tomorrow I have some rewiring to do up here for the like I said, the diner. Oh, thought I heard something on Virtual Railfan. So tomorrow the diner is getting wired up, and I'm also filming a couple videos for you guys. I'm going to be going over. I always like giving you guys like the sneak peek of the week. It's kind of like a bonus for coming in the live stream, and so this week I'll be filming a Rail Sounds tender and doing a tender review on that. It's be a lot of fun. And then also I'm going to go over probably the Polar Express, do a review on that. There's also some local train layouts we might check out and other Christmassy rail fan content. And then next week or the week after, weather depending and everything else, we're going to do a stream downstairs in the living room, Christmas, um, total Christmas themed stream. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna run a bunch of classic Lionel stuff under the tree. And honestly, today I wanted to do a pre-war day, as I spoke about on GFW's channel last Friday. But because I bought the Polar Express, it kind of threw things off. So not a horrible thing, but we are going to do a pre-war run day very soon. I actually wanted to change out all of the cars in the layout to be pre-war, like pre-war cars in the yard and like the little stations and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. I just wanted to try to change it up, get in the Christmas spirit for things. That'll be a lot of fun. So yeah, let's get this B&A 618. Love this locomotive. Excuse me. Let's see what we got going in chat. They also made the mobile and a few others. I have the golf station. Others I've seen were too big for the layout. Yes, Slycat. So yeah, I did have the mobile station and the shell. I sold those at a train show because I didn't have room for them either, and I didn't want to drag them back home because they're so fragile. And I actually had this really nice guy walk up to my table, and he was a gas and oil guy. You know, he was bleeding, pretty much bled oil. And he's like, man, how much are these stations? And I had $100 a piece on them or something like that. And he's like, look, can I do $100 for both? I'll get them off your hands, or $90. And I sold it to him. And I'm glad they're in a great home. And they're, like I said, they're so fragile, and there's so many little intricate lights. Like the golf station has three or four lights in it, and then the globes are lighted as well with these little grain of wheat 3-volt bulbs. So I'm like, yeah, this is fragile, you can take it. I wanted to keep my golf. I love the golf station and the way the windows are rounded on it. And as a joke, the Texaco truck out front is getting a new tire, which I thought was kind of ironic. So yeah. You guys will see that. I'm going to have a layout update very soon. I got to get the town finished, and then I'll do a layout update. Randall, first road name was Seaboard Coastline, LNN, with Chessie added in 1982. They would end up being the only two road names offered in this locomotive. Whoa. Yes, with the modern trains being over a mile long, it would be much easier for the crew just to use the bathroom in the locomotive, which I've heard why they call it the head end is because of the bathroom. But the wife bought them for you. Oh, that's awesome. They're great little models. Where's the standard gauge stuff? in my dreams until I win the lottery. But eventually, is that a train? Oh, the stream's buffering. There's definitely a train coming by on Virtual Railfan. Only has the 5-foot wide gauge. Oh man. Chris, Nathan Five Chime, how's it going? Just got home from working on trains at the museum in Georgetown, Delaware. Very nice. We're having an open house this Saturday and next. Oh wow. Okay, so are you guys running like model and toy trains and stuff? It'd be really cool to check out because I know you guys aren't that far away. Ozark. I was saying hi to Chris. Sweet. Oh, guys, Virtual Railfan's buffering. Let's check it out. There you go. It's the circle of doom, circle of death. And I don't think it's the computer. We have internet. Yep, we're on all 4 bars here. So maybe virtual railfan satellite got taken out or something, or the cellular data was taken out. Robert, I'm still working on screwing down the track. I'm trying to get every piece level so the trains just glide. Very nice. What scale are you running there? Because I know a lot of you guys run HO and O gauge, O scale. You know, it's always fun. But yeah, it's always a process screwing down the track. You don't want to go too far down and all that. And with the tube track on the old layout, I actually banked all of my turns by screwing in like the closer inner tie on my turns to kind of give the engine some I guess some freedom to glide across the turns with ease. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, virtual railfan's dead and actually turned my computer into sleep mode. Dun dun dun. Let me go wake it up really quick. Here, you guys, put you in the station. As you guys can see, I've been doing some more scenery detail in the station and added some crew figurines within the station. Added a phone booth. I did all the ballasting in between. The lights are glued down. Looks really cool. HO trains, but have O scale on the shelves. Oh, sweet. Someone using too much bandwidth. Nah. I think the stream just died. Robert, tubular O gauge post war, of course. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I run, like I said before, I run a little bit of everything. Let me try to wake up this computer. All right, it's back. Virtual Railfan's back. Woohoo. George, thank you so much for stopping in. Got to go to work. Have a great day at work. Be careful. Have a great week. Oh, so I was going to say with post-war tubular stuff. So right now I'm using the MTH real, well, yes, real tracks. I'm sorry. So before I did use the O gauge tubular or O scale tubular stuff, and it's fun. It works great. It's a great track system, especially for post-war and also pre-war stuff. And I recommended in my last, I mean, I'll spin you guys around. So you're not just talking to my screen here. Oh, stream's buffering again, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, with running here we go. With running pre and post war stuff, I highly recommend using tubular track because, well, especially with pre-war stuff. And the reason why is that the little rollers underneath, they like to arc. Sometimes it's not the best connection between the spring plate or basically your pressure plate and the roller itself, and it arcs. Let me check on the stream again. Yeah, I think Virtual Railfan's toasted because it's going to buffer any second now. It's playing like the same little bit over and over. Yep. So virtual rail fan at Horseshoe Curve is out. Yeah, that sucks. It's something up with their satellite, I guess. But with the yeah, if you're running tube stuff, it's great for pre-war. Let me find an engine here. I'll show you guys what I mean because I did a review of Lionel 248, which is my family's first train ever. So I actually found out it belonged to well. Here's the lineage of that locomotive. So apparently, my great grandfather owned that locomotive and gave it to my grandfather as a Christmas gift. Could be in the 30s, most likely in the 1930s. That engine was then given to my dad when um, his dad wasn't really interested in the trains anymore. Oh, we're back. Horseshoe Curve's back. Um, so my dad is the owner right now. Eventually, I'll end up getting that locomotive, but it's been in my family for technically three generations or three owners. But that locomotive sparks up a storm, and when I ran it on this track, it did a little bit of pitting, but not as bad as the fast track. I really, really would not recommend running any pre-war on fast track. It just pits it. It acts like an arc welder with that center rail, and you get these pits in it, and you can't take them out. They're like deep, deep pits. Ooh, okay. So Slag Hat, most of what I have is MTH and two Lino locomotives. MTH stuff is great. I've got, God, what do I have now? Well, I've got my Western Railing Jeep 9. I got the E33. My Baldwin's dead, but my K4 works. K4 is excellent. I love that. It's a great locomotive. Everything else I have is Lionel or Williams. It sounds like that could have been lightning. I'm not exactly sure, but it could be storms on virtual railfan. Horseshoe Curve's running here. Yep. Yeah, it just came back. It just came online again. Oh, let's see. One thing I learned from my dad when you screw down a tubular track, scrape the screw across an old bar of soap. Yeah, that's an old trick. I've done that before with I didn't have to do it with this platform, but sometimes with post-war tube track. Yeah. And you also um so let's see. I was gonna say. Oh, so Robert, when you go to screw down your track, go slow because if you screw down too much, you'll bend the tie. They'll actually throw your track out of gauge, which is harder to do with the plastic roadbed stuff like the fast tracks and your real track systems. But if you screw down your track, just be careful so you don't just zip it, and then it'll bend your tie, and then it'll pull your rails closer together. And then even if you back it out and fix it, it still messes up your gauging with your rail spacing. So your car will go across and all of a sudden it'll pop out. I, I'm speaking from experience. I did that to myself. So do everything by hand. Okay. That's one way to do it. Pre-drill your holes, take a drill bit, pre-drill it, and then hand tighten down. You'll be rocking and rolling there. I did everything with my works drill, which is right there in the frame. Those are great power tools. Nice and light too, but it's not like a cheap power tool. Like I've had some. Oh God, what was it? Growing up, we had like a Craftsman drill. It was just way too heavy and stuff. And I had to do everything on my layout with a corded Black and Decker variable speed drill. And if you were or if you weren't careful with it, it would just zip right through it. So uh, when I got this like battery powered variable speed stuff, I was like, yeah, this is sweet. So much better than carrying a cord around your layout. The older Williams locomotives are excellent runners. The Bachmann Williams, I haven't tried. You know what? I have both. I've got well actually let's see the E7s there, the little B&Os sticking up right there. They're great. Those are Lionel. I've got tons of Williams stuff, and I've got the Bachmann stuff. The Williams by Bachmann. I've got, let's see, at least two of those, and one of them did have some issues, and one of them does have a major issue. The turbine, I have a oh man, I don't know what the number on it. I think it's a 2400 or something like that. It's a Lino knockoff, really, but Williams made it, and the 6-wheel truck in the front, your Pilot, will skip on switches and it'll just derail. But it's a great runner. It runs on like a single loop of track. It's really smooth. And then my Scale Hudson, which is behind me, the tether needs to be ripped out and just hardwired. I'm just going to hardwire the thing. Use a screwdriver to place my track. That's the way to do it. That'll work. Yeah, like I said, I just did everything by hand not by hand. I used the drill, and it worked out. It worked out pretty well. So, yeah, guys, we're going to run the Boston Albion around a couple times, then we'll switch it out. Wonder how Atlas locomotives are. I've heard great things. I've heard interesting things for sure, because I think they run off of Legacy System or TMCC. So it's kind of a plus. I just like how when from what I heard from my MTH guy, when MTH came out with the DCS system, they accept. Hey Robert, good luck with the track, man. Have a great week. But yeah, thank you so much for coming by. But it's so funny, like I heard that Lionel system wouldn't accept MTH's DCS, and then MTH accepts. There's a way to link up with TMCC with DCS. It's like DCS and then TMCC, but you can't go DCS to TMCC, and it's kind of funny because they should have all accept each other. It's a smart competitor move. It's called healthy competition. They'll like teach you that, or at least, I was taught that like in basic economics classes in like grade school or high school. You accept your competitor up to a point, and then after a while, you just make a better product. I've heard problems with DCS from some of my friends, but I've heard great things about DCS. So I don't own any Protosound 2 engines at the moment. I just have my TMCC engines, and they work great with this old school remote. I call it the dinosaur, but I have no complaints other than if you run something that takes a lot of power, the little brick will eventually shut down, and then you have to reset it. So, but yeah, let's get this BNA running. So, all right. Oh, pulled too long. All right, let's get that bell ding-a-ring. There we go. Whoa. I'll spin you guys around. Whoops. There we go. All right, let's get the track burnouts. Yeah. Yeah, as you guys can see, I've been working on some scenery stuff, little by little. Randall just bought several old HO scale Atlas U36Cs off eBay. Nice. Nice. Whoops. I hit the brakes by mistake. There we go. Steel mill engines do that all the time with the switchers moving. Oh, wow. There's still 2 Santa Fe Santa Fe units yet to arrive. The only one arrives. Oh, wow. Is that on a boat somewhere or when you ordered it? Because I know a lot of you guys had stuff on boats. We were talking about that last time. All right, just added some big boy smoke to the locomotive. So there we go. Oh, so Chris runs the older Bachman stuff, or the Williams, sorry. Yeah, Williams engines run really well, honestly. You can actually grab a Williams engine if you guys want to see it. You guys let me know. I can throw a Williams engine on the tracks. Oh, secondhand locomotives. Okay, that's good. I love used locomotives are great. Like this B&A was used. runs amazingly well, and I think it's sat on a shelf its whole life. Uh-oh. Didn't like that. Whatever happened with that? Let's see. We have a short somewhere. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Somewhere along the line, we got a short. Let's see. Huh. Yeah, we shorted out something. So, Michael, what's going on? How's it going? I'm wondering if. Let's see. Where's the short at? That doesn't sound good. Oh, man. I hope the engine just didn't short out. No. Yeah, I don't know what happened, guys. So looks like something shorted out on the track. Can't seem to find it unless it's the switch right in front of me. Huh. Interesting. So we have power now, but let's see. Let's do. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I hear a hum somewhere. Maybe it's the cars. Maybe one of the cars has a melty wire. I'm not exactly sure. It tripped the breaker. It wouldn't surprise me if these cars melted. They're just plastic cars. Let's see. Oh, we got power. So I hope it's not the engine. That would suck really bad, but let's see. Put the engine on. See what happens. All right. Two. Whoops. Let's just fall off there. All right. Let's try this. All right. So, all right, we're good. Engine 18. Shoo. Yeah, guys, that freaked me out. Maybe it just overheated or something. Brake check. Sweet. Wow, $600. Wow. All right, guys. So we're gonna hook up a yeah, that really freaked me out, like for sure. That was like because I just bought this locomotive, brand new in the box. Like whoever owned it before, phew, I guess they just sat it on a shelf or something in the box. But it even had the original instructions. It was still in the plastic. It had the lino ribbons to pull up to pull the engine out. So really crazy. Close one. Right after you said it was a great runner, decided to crap out. I know, right? That's how it always works. I'll never say it again. I'll have to knock on wood. There we go. Knock on the wall. So, but yeah, I'm gonna switch out this locomotive. We'll go back into conventional conventional mode. Let me get that going. Oh, yeah, I'll make the engine angry if I put it in conventional. Run a command control unit. So, you guys want to see an older Williams locomotive? I've got some diesels, some other. Well, actually, I only have. We could run the J class. That's an older Williams locomotive. It's kind of an interesting runner. It doesn't smoke, but I can show you guys the turbine as well. I don't think I've ran that recently, so I'm going to take. I'll get the turbine, and if it crashes and burns, you guys will see what I'm talking about with the front pilot. I think honestly, if I can modify it to hold a spring, maybe put like a little. I guess I heard a locomotive on virtual railfan. But if I take a spring and put it in the front, if I can get in there, if it's not like a solid molded piece, that'd really help out the locomotive. But I think it's so loose, it just pops up and needs some weight on it or something. Maybe glue some fishing weights underneath. We'll have to see. Yeah, mystery short circuit. I'm thinking maybe something overheated, or maybe it's a circuit breaker. I don't know. Do you know there is a Lion Chief Big Boy on the way? Eric's train's got a prototype sample. I was just say, I'm sure he did. Oh man, Lion Chief. I kind of wish. I'm gonna be kind of mean. I kind of wish that Lionel got rid of Lion Chief stuff because of the remote system. It's they should just make a cheaper version of like a legacy because it's just an opinion. I know some of you guys own Lion Chief engines. I almost bought a Lion Chief engine. Oh god, look at that face palm. Look at that. It's all right. It's all right, guys. Oh man. Watching two live streams at the same time. How can you keep up? Us two goofballs online. Gets confusing what the people are talking about. Yeah. I'm sure Heath's stream can get very technical. Very, very smart guys. You guys are fun. Nah, also understandable. God. But yeah, I just with Lion Chief stuff, I don't own any Lion Chief engines. I almost bought one. It was a GP, I want to say GP30 chassis system, absolutely beautiful. And I opened up the box and it was Lion Chief. And I was just like, well, what do I do with this? And he's like, well, you have to use the remote to operate it. And I was like, well, why don't they just go to something like this, or a TMCC style? You know, you can get a cruise commander thrown in there and oust the remote. But I understand why they want to set kids up with a or set, you know, a starter set to run a remote, you know, as a starter set. I get it. But honestly, they could come up with a very cheap remote, like keep the same remote they have, but make it compatible with Legacy or TMCC. So those engines can then move on to, you know, be incorporated with your upgraded setup instead of just having, oh, this remote's that engine. And I know they have the universal remote, but it only can hold like 3 engines. and then you're running it off your cell phone. Honestly, when I run trains, I want this thing to be as far away from me as possible. I just want to sit back, relax, enjoy the train room, and enjoy just the classic running of the trains. T-Force got a run. Congrats. Thank you so much, buddy. Well done. Thank you. Yeah, I'll definitely check out your videos. I got to catch up on T-Force stuff for sure. Do you have Spotify? If so, recommend some podcasts. Are they like train podcasts? That'd be kind of cool. I don't have Spotify. When I did music stuff years ago, actually, a few months back, we were on Spotify at the time, but we got out of there. But it's all good. Lion Chief Plus 2.0 can use the Cab 1 remote. There we go. Now we're talking. That makes sense, right? They should have done that from the start. I understand they're trying to cut costs, make things cheaper, but there's some really nice Lion Chief locomotives that I'd love to purchase, but I just want to make sure I can run it either in conventional mode or with my dinosaur remote. Yeah, let me grab a Bachmann. We'll grab the turbine. So give me a second, so you guys don't watch me totally bomb and mess this up. And grab the Boston Albany. All right. And it wasn't far off. The turbine number is 6200. This thing has a flywheel motor in the back, just like the post-war locomotives. Great. All right, guys. And this locomotive is nowhere close to scale. It's like... Is it already derailing? Yeah, it just derailed. Woohoo! Yay. Yeah, this Williams Bachmann's a great product. Derails every time. Let's see. Oh, let me back it up. There we go. But it runs so quiet, though. Oh, a little bit more. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Boom. All right, let me lace her up. Shazam. All right. Recommend the Model Train Talk podcast and the Crossing Gates. Listen to a few other train ones, but can't think of them. They might be on Apple. I'll have to check them out because they might have might be on Apple as well. It'd be really cool. All right, let's go forward. That's reverse. Let's go the other way. There we go. All right, so far the turbine's doing all right. So here, I'll turn the camera this way. You guys have been doing the same thing. Oh, man. Whoops. Uh-oh, let me go this way. There we go. It's got the funny whistle sound. All right, so far she's doing pretty good. Nice. Oh, I think I just heard it pop off. Oh, nope. And these have the Sooth smoker in it. So let's see if it'll do it. It might be dry, but it's got the Sooth smoker, whatever they call it, the Soothy. They're a nightmare. Even if I have smoke fluid in there, probably not. Let me see. Put some. Oh, you have to use the Williams smoke fluid too. Can't forget that. So let me see if I have any in the drawer. I do not. It's probably on my desk. But you just can't use like normal JTs or Proto Smoke or Super Smoke, any of that stuff. You got to use Williams smoke fluid, which is like a fog machine fluid. So it's a vaporizer style. It doesn't like bake it like the Lionel stuff. It cooks it. Let's see. Here we go. All right, got the Williams smoke fluid right here. Not a sponsor. It's the same stuff that comes with your guys' starter sets for the HO. And let's see. Put a little bit in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's what they recommend on the box or the instructions, like 8 drops, no more, no less. All right, we're gonna let her cook. Let's see if it'll smoke. Wants to move, so we'll do this. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, there we go. Got a little bit of smoke action there. Oops. And there it goes. Just kind of bubbles out the top. Oh God, with all the Back to the Future references in the Polar Express, I'm surprised they didn't do a whole 88 miles per hour bit. You know what? They could have during like the roller coaster scene, like the steepest grade in the whole world. They could have done it right there. I'm not knocking the movie, guys. It's a great movie. It's one of my favorites of all time. So here we go. It's actually smoking really nice now. Yeah, there's that. I would love to upgrade all of these whistles. These sound like they're really bad. And the bell's even worse. It's like clunk. Oh. The smoke fluid is not from the motor. No, it's not. Now, this motor actually runs really, really nicely. It's a really quiet locomotive. You actually get this thing to crawl pretty well, too, because of the flywheel. Yep, it's got to run it nice and slow so it doesn't derail. Bachmann is decent. Sometimes the engines need a little bit of TLC. Had a crappy NCL ATSF. Northern went up. Oh, garbage. Yeah. Wow. It's let's turn the engine around. So let me switch the see how well she does with this. Whoops. Didn't switch it in time. It was going to derail if I didn't stop it, so. Whoops. Found a dead spot. Other way. There we go. Oh, we got some big puffs of smoke right there. All right, let's send her. See what happens. All right, I don't think she likes approaching the switches head on. Nice. All right, it's working. Look at her flying around one loop. There we go. Sweet. All right, guys, I'm going to grab a Bachmann diesel to show you guys. Now, this one, let's see. So, yeah, this turbine is probably from like 2000. I think we might finally have a train, so we'll see. Hey, Brian Rock, thank you so much for being here. Have a great week. Always fun. So, yeah, this turbine isn't like a horrible locomotive. I had two of them. I actually gave one of them to a friend of mine, another YouTube friend of mine, for his birthday I think last March or February, something like that. So I had two of them. I gave one away, and this is my first turbine. So I was like, I'm gonna hold on to it. My dad bought me this one for a birthday gift. It was pretty inexpensive. I think it was like a little over $200, brand new in the box. It was a really good deal for this locomotive. So I'm gonna grab another Williams. We can throw in a. Well, you guys saw the BL2 last week, so we can't run that. We'll run something. Let's see, what else do we have? Let's see back here. I can run the. I have the Southern. What do you call them? The Southern. They're the Daylight F units. I can grab those really quick. So we take this engine off. All right. Swap her out. Actually, guys, I have one more steam engine I can show you guys. So I'm going to put the J class on there. Out of the entire fleet. So basically asking what are my favorite, the best out of the fleet. Honestly, oh man. All right, do I at least get like different eras? Because I have like some post-war. I have a post-war. I can give you an engine, well, a locomotive from each. I could do steam, diesel, and then time periods. Is that fair, or I have to choose one? Because if I have to choose one, that's gonna be really difficult. Because honestly, the new stuff, the best running engine that I have, if it's O scale, anything goes. The best steam engine that I have right now is running, and the more modern esque stuff would be my MTH K4, the Rail King 1361. That thing is just amazing. It runs so well, and the smoke unit is spectacular. The sounds are great. Has the freight yard sounds in it. It's just a very simple locomotive, but it just runs excellent. I love it. The post-war stuff, I'm kind of biased again because I like K4s, but the 2025, it's sitting behind me, one of those black engines there. The 2025, I have a Silver Dome 12 or Silver Dome 2025, and that is like the pinnacle of my post-war collection because they're kind of hard to find. And then the other one's a brass dome of the later variation, which is kind of cool. Out of my TMCC stuff, I've got a Lionel Celebration Series EP5 that's excellent. And actually, I think that has Legacy in it. And I got some post-war diesels that are like really cool. I've got a Boston and Maine GP9 that apparently are really hard to find because they made it for, I think, 1 or 2 years, and they made one variation of it, and it's like sought after if you're a Jeep collector. Those are like my top end, like diehard collector pieces. And then I have the classic CNO or Chesapeake and Ohio 624 switcher. That's like my favorite switcher of the fleet. So I guess that's fair enough. And then pre-war stuff, I've got obviously the 248 is important to me because it's the first train, but definitely the 1668 that I have. Torpedo nose, those are like my favorite. So I'm gonna get this. This is not the Daylight. This is a J class. I changed it up on you. So this is the another Williams before they went to Bachmann. Oh, she's running in reverse. Here we go. The smoke unit in this is dead, but I'm not the original owner of this. Let's see if it works. All right, I'll show you guys the J class. There we go. This one also has that suit smoker in it, but it doesn't work because suit smokers are kind of bad. There we go. A J class pull in the Polar Express. That's the way to do it, right? Now, do you guys have any favorite O-scale engines that are like your absolute favorite? Couldn't live without them? Love to hear about it. I'm actually gonna turn this train around. Yeah, there's the J, the almighty J. Yeah, Williams engines, because they use a DC motor, they do run really well. So nice and quiet. Like I said, very traditional style motor setup, but just newer style electronics. Pennsylvania Legacy M1A, of course. Oh yeah, AKP 765 Legacy Burke. Yeah. It's like, Sean, I thought you were going to choose a Hudson. King of the Hudsons over there. Oh, man. I don't model O scale, but probably my N scale SP44 Oh, Southern Pacific 449 or 4449. I'm sorry, or 4014. They're my favorites. Runs like a Honda Civic. Yep. Hey, Chris, thank you so much for being here tonight. Have a great week. I'll let you know if you can send me a message on our Facebook page for this weekend. I can see if I can come out to that open house. Hey, Ozark, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much. Yeah, have a great weekend, great night, great week. It's not the weekend yet, but have a great weekend when it shows up. But yeah, Chris, just find us on Facebook. I get your contact info through there. Hey guys, we haven't seen a locomotive on Virtual Railfan yet, or any types of trains or anything. Pensy or New York Central? One stays, one go. Pensy stays. Sorry. It's my favorite railroad just because of just because, you know. Unfortunately, like Central stuff, there's not a whole lot of Central stuff left. And it's really strange because you know, the New York Central is so famous for their Hudsons. Like that B&A Hudson, whoops, let me fix that. That's weird. The B&A Hudson we ran earlier in the stream, honestly, would have been part of the New York Central, and that was the first to get scrapped because if you think about it, here's a great point that I was thinking of when I was doing that review for the B&A Hudson. If any of you guys have, if you didn't watch that, I definitely recommend checking it out. It's a lot of fun. That I went all through the features of the Locomotive. It's just such a great review to film. I had a lot of fun at the B&A Hudson. Apparently, because the New York Central wanted to dieselize so fast, which means bring in diesels, oust the steam. The Hudsons were the first to go because they were running on their passenger trains. Now, the reason why this is the best situation or scenario I could think of, because of the New York Central station or Grand Central is underground, the trains had to come in. And back in the day, they had to use these electrified box cabs to kind of pull the coaches down underneath the station because they could not use steam underground in the tunnels. It was illegal. It was banned. So the NYC is probably like, well, we can now use diesels in the tunnels and vent it out. So it makes a lot more sense than running steam passenger or luxury steam passenger. So unfortunately, there's definitely a train coming. I hear that. Unfortunately, the steam engines of the NYC were poof, gone. My train senses are tingling. Let's see what we got. Oh, a train. We have a train. All right. Oh, an intermodal. Boo. All that waiting for an intermodal, guys. I'm sorry. I mean, I love trains of all types, trust me, but I like mixed freight. They're just so cool. And when I was at Horseshoe Curve with the YouTube family up there, we were actually catching a lot of old road names on cars. Like we saw a lot of Conrail stuff. Saw some. I think we saw a. Oh man, I pointed out a bunch of old names. They had some N&W cars mixed in with the Norfolk Southern. Thought that was so cool. And then also saw some. I think we saw some Penn Central cars too. We saw some PC logos sticking out. Didn't see that PC green or that Central green, but you know. He's like, intermodal, yay. It's like me, I'm like, oh God, turn it off. Like, click. Oh man. Grab another engine to run real quick. What time is it? It's getting to be 11 o'clock here. At 11 o'clock, guys, I'm going to end the stream. I went a little bit later tonight because I took off tomorrow. I'm celebrating another year older. So I took off of work and I'm just going to enjoy myself up here. I'm just going to scenery out this place. Get this, excuse me. I'm going to get this diner all smoking for you guys. Maybe I'll do a short of that. That'll be a lot of fun if I did a short of the oops. I hear pusher locomotives. It's probably wet and windy up there, and they're probably using a lot of sand and a lot of horsepower to push those cars up the hill. But yeah, I'm gonna do a short of this diner for sure. And unfortunately, guys, so with the oof. One car screaming on there. I think they're pusher units screaming. Yeah. So because of the monetization stuff now, if you guys do shorts, just as a future note for anyone in the stream that I know a lot of you guys are YouTubers, you have your own channels and everything. So when you become monetized, or a lot of you guys, if you are monetized, if you have shorts that you'd like to monetize, if you have any music on the shorts, that can no longer be monetized, even if it is picked through YouTube's music library or not music library. But if like I have some songs that are copywritten songs, I'm using 15 seconds of the song. Like I had some stuff from like Motley Crue, one song, or with the Conrail E30, the E33 coming through town, or at the E40, I think it's E44. Um, I had oh god, what was it? Breaking, I think, or no, it wasn't Breaking the Chain. It was a Dawkins song, which is like a heavy metal 80s band. So you know, I had that song and I was like, cool, I'm going to monetize it. I had almost 1,000 views on there. YouTube does not allow it. So a lot of the shorts I'm going to do now will not have music to them unless it's just kind of like goofing around, unfortunately. So, yeah, but I will do a short of the diner, maybe put some YouTube studio music on there. Woohoo. It'll be a lot of fun. RJ, what's up, man? How's it going? John's with you on the mix. Oh, cool. He's with me on the mixed freight. Yeah. Mixed freight for the win. Yes. Friday car type road names. Very, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you for traveling around the sun with us. Thank you. Yeah. It's been fun. Another year older, another year longer paying taxes, typical things to celebrate, right? Sean, thank you so much for being here. Have a great night. I'll keep in touch, see if I can get you over here for the 1000, the 24-hour live stream. Do you want a free sandwich? Sounds good right about it. I only ate lunch today, so yeah. How would you get a free sandwich up here? You just throw it? Oh, man. Can I get a free sandwich from like Subway or something on my birthday? Because that'd be awesome. You guys crack me up. Yeah, train's gone. There weren't any pushers or anything. Just it left. Yeah. Yeah, Gus. Yeah, definitely soon. I'm hoping I gotta figure out all the monetization stuff, and I'm gonna get that stream up. Then we'll be on point. Gotta wait till it gets approved and all that fun stuff, and then I'll do the 24-hour live stream. Throw sandwich catch. I missed. You got a mixed train of the Thayer sub. Sweet. So yeah, I'll get something else running up here. Let's see what we got. We got a I would switch out the cars, but the thing is I'm actually doing a review on the Polar Express this week. So I'm gonna be lazy. I'm gonna keep the coaches out here just because find something else to run it with. So, do you guys want diesel or steam? We'll go that far. But yeah, also I have a lot of wiring stuff to do tomorrow. It's gonna be a lot of fun. What industries do you have on your layout? If any, this town produces ice. That's our main export of this town. See, we're an ice producing town. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we export ice. And there's also a pharmacy in town. So if you need any if you need any drugs, go to the pharmacy. Well, there's a department store. I have to do like after I'm done doing all the exterior decorating of like ballasting and well, ballasting's done primarily, but anything else like the fuzzy green stuff and basic wiring. Hear another train. So once that's all done, I'm going to start doing interior decorating. Like take the bottom out of the model and then do like dioramas on the inside or put or figurines and stuff like that. The cool thing is with the MTH buildings, they do like a milk glass, so it's like a hazy glass. A oh god, a pharmacy, yes, yeah. And some of these models, I would like to open them up and throw like crew figurines. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Makes no difference. Oh god, I've always found layouts with the industry is more interesting because while we all love the choo choo going woo woo. Yeah, I do have a there's a freight yard in the back that now has some cars, and I actually been messing with the switcher locomotive to try to like open up the couplers, take the cars away, drop them off, doing some like operations work. It's been a lot of fun. Named after oh cool, that's nice. Ralph here, how's it going? Doing all right? Just running about to run some trains and then probably shut down the stream at like around 11. Still need to eat dinner tonight because we are starving. You need that Christmas train from Culbrookdale. I would love that. It'd be sweet. Sounds like you're closer to the tracks to me. My Mike will not pick up the Vermont Railway. Oh God, Christmas train made me. Oh God, contemplate switching scales. Yeah, I did get the Polar Express. Anyone coming in here? That's the secret engine I had during the. I made a community post. I bought it on Lionel or National Lionel Toy Train Day. Ended up buying a Polar Express. Was not on my mind that day to buy another engine, but it happened, and that's how this hobby is sometimes. And it's like if you have an opportunity to buy something that you haven't had or wanted and originally, it's like that. Running all my 64 cars. It's per mania. That's awesome. Yeah, there's I did see a Christmas train at a train shop in Hanover, same place where I got my Polar Express locomotive. I was I think it was ES44 and it had Christmas lights all over. It was insane. It was like printed all over the cars. It was very loud. Little too loud for me. I like the classic like pre and post war stuff, but it was a nice locomotive. I will say that. It just was not for me. It had a good price tag on it. It was like a full set with I think it was like 3 or 4 box cars and a caboose, all scale cars. It's like $500. It does not have the hobo on the roof. No. Um, these are some of these cars. Or I'll back the train. Oh, I have an idea. Take these down. Take this down. We'll back the train up right here. Let's see. Wrong way. Whoa, I didn't even get neutral there. There we go. Flip ice. All right. Let's see if this works. Sweet. All right, so these are the Polar Express cars. Turn the light on right there. And they're the simple baby Madison cars, like really like downsized, nowhere close to scale. But they're a lot of fun to run. So yeah. Hey David, how's it going? You're still live. Yes. Yeah, I took off of work tomorrow because I've got some I guess R&R to do up here mostly. I'm going to be rewiring some stuff up. I got the diner that's behind the icing station. I've got to rewire that. I've got some other wiring to do up here. And for some reason my little zombie shed isn't working right now. So I've got a lot of rewiring and stuff to do. Also have some filming to do as well. I'm going to film a review on a tender, Steam Sounds tender, and some other stuff. Hey, Michael, been a blast and a half. Got to go to bed. Got to go to work tomorrow. Good night. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Oh, sorry. Be grateful for. Oh, God. 200. Woohoo. Yeah, definitely. Just keep at it. The best thing to do is just make videos all the time. Even like, even if you don't think it's going to be, like the best movie in the world, just film it and put it out there and just do your best. That's all I got to say. And have fun. If you're not having fun, it's not, it's not worth it. But I always have fun, and you guys are, you guys keep me on my feet, on my toes, and it's always such a fun time running trains with you guys and putting out videos for everyone to see. But yeah, just keep at it. That's the best thing I can say. If you ever need help, don't hesitate to reach out. We have the Facebook page. Send us a message through there or through email. Love to help out. Still another one at Lakemont Park. Oh, you guys went to Lakemont. Lucky. Randall had a surprise email today from Train World. So they were shopping my second. Oh, God. Oh, shipping, not shop. I'm sorry. It's late. Yes. Yeah, David, I got the diner. Here, I'll show you guys the diner. You guys are, a lot of you guys were asking me about the diner, and is Radar leaving too? Oh, man, thank you so much for being here. It's always fun. Have a great week. There it is. Look at that. That's my diner. Let me raise the roof a little bit. And all right, show you guys the diner. There it is. So it's got the little here, I'll turn off the lights so you guys can get a better look at it. And let me actually turn here, I'll do the blue. And we'll do this. There you go. There's the diner. Very simple NPC era. And it smokes. It's a smoking diner with the little burner smoke unit in there. It's got to be rewired so it works, but it does work. I just need to hook it up correctly. But I got the lights working. And it's got these little parking lights or little street lights in the parking pad right there. And it works. Yeah, Reno, I'll definitely check that out. I saw your just saw your notification pop up. So yeah, guys, by next stream, I should have this diner all hooked up. And the funny thing is that the diner is actually made from the same cars as the Polar Express, which I think is really funny. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, David. I have a plastic filled diner. I just really wanted a smoking diner. Oh, we got a train. Another intermodal. But yeah, this one is a smoking Lionel diner. I had the Plasticville or Lionel. What was it? Lionel? Oh, it was a K line. It was a K line diner. It was called the Hershey's Diner, kind of mimicking the Hershey's buffet out in Lancaster near Strasburg. So it we actually bought it at the Strasburg train shop, and I bought this one. It was like 36 bucks with shipping and everything. I think the guy was selling for 26 bucks with $10 shipping, so I couldn't pass it up. I mean, 36 bucks got a smoking diner, and the newer ones, Rosie's Diner. Without, I don't think it has any sounds or anything. Like, I know Sean from Sean's Train Depot has some diners that make noise for like TMCC. You can hook it up or Legacy as an accessory, but the uh the smoking diner he wanted like $100 for it, or it was like I think it was like 89.99, so almost $100 for a diner. RJ's back in town, heading to Scranton, then back to Altoona. Wow, you're gonna have fun with that. But yeah, guys, by the time next week comes around, this town should look a little bit different. With the diner being all dressed up with plants and stuff and cars in the front, be a lot of fun. And yeah, I might put some like track in front of it or something, make it look like it's a derailed car. I don't know. We'll go from there. Have to see what's cooking. Put you guys back. Sweet. All right. We got a train in the back. Finally, so that's train number 2. Thank God there's another train. Diner's pretty sweet. Thanks, man. Yeah, we also had RJ's birthday on, well, last Friday. Yeah, Friday. Just a couple days apart. Oh God, the train chasers. Get used to intermodal traffic. Yeah, yeah, that's what I've heard. And for anyone in the chat, I didn't hear before. Actually, um, I did actually apply to some railroads to try to, you know, see what it's like. A little bit of different career path. A lot of railroads are looking for conductors, and I did apply to 2 railroads. I'm waiting to hear back. So if when that happens, I'll let you guys know. I'll probably keep it a secret on what railroad I work for or would work for or whatever. But I'll let you guys know. But that's a whole nother ball game right there. Yeah, Ralph. I was gonna say Jamie is like the Jim Thorpe connoisseur, and also yeah, Jim Thorpe's amazing for train watching, all kinds of fun stuff. Oh, cool, cool. Hope you get one of those railroad jobs. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm looking into a there's well, let me turn this light down. It burns. I'm looking into a short line and then a class 1. Just give you guys an idea. Unfortunately, with the class 1, I won't be home as much. So I don't know what's going to happen with the Monday-Runday stream or what's going to happen with that. But the thing is, I just looking to change up my career. I've always loved trains, so I think it's a good career path. I think I can handle it not being home. Um, but it's a different career path for sure. Right now, I do inspection work. That it's just it's an interesting industry. I thought I would. I went into a different industry than I thought I was getting into, type of thing. I went into an industry that I wasn't 100% sure of, and right now it's just like I don't know if I could put up with it. Like I enjoy what I do. It's just I wanted to do something else in the same career field at the time. But I'm looking for just a change in scenery. But I do enjoy my job. No complaints with it. It's just um, the railroads are hiring, so why not? Why not apply? I've never worked on a railroad before. I've worked around railroads before, and I've done construction work. So I think it'd be an adventure. But yeah, guys, it's a little bit after 11. So I'm actually gonna call the stream. We still have to pick up dinner and all that fun stuff. But I want to thank everyone for joining into the longer stream tonight, almost 3 hours, but definitely well worth it. You guys are so much fun, and like I'll keep you guys updated on a lot of things. And this week, like I said, I'm gonna have at least 2 reviews coming out this week, or 1 review and a layout update. It all depends on how much work I can get done tomorrow and all that fun stuff. So I'll definitely keep you guys updated. Um, yeah, just a lot of fun stuff happening here on the railroad. Or for Sperry Rail Service. Oh, sweet. Travel the country, went nowhere. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, guys, I just want to try it out, see what happens, but be a lot of fun. Thanks, Jamie. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day off. Yes. I'm going to be playing with trains all day and blasting music through my little speakers right there and just doing scenery and wiring work. It's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, everyone, thank you so much for coming in. Definitely keep you guys posted on any changes or anything like that. And anyone watching the replay, always consider subscribing. Love seeing your guys' comments. Lots of other videos to check out. The BNA review is up. The Lionel 248 pre-war review is up. It was a lot of fun. And then today I actually posted a layout of a local fire station. Well, layouts. There's 5 layouts. Definitely check that out. A lot of fun with that. And it's a longer video than what I usually do, but it's 25 or 22 minutes plus of just trains. So you guys will have fun. But anyways, everyone, um, another live stream tomorrow. Probably not. But yeah, everyone have a great night. Be safe out there. Like I always say, until next time, happy railroading. We'll see ya.